This will be episode 155, cycle 2670, and onward. And again, for the people on YouTube, I am sorry 154 did not go up on Friday. It went up on Monday this week. Mostly because after 4 full attempts, it really did not want to be uploaded. That thing drove me nuts. And each time it takes 4 hours to get, 4.5 hours to get that episode actually uploaded. So, no clue why it was deciding to, well, self-destruct every single time. No idea. I literally have no clue. Every other episode's been fine. That one just really didn't want to be uploaded. Here's to hoping that 155, today's episode, actually wants to go up. I will be trying to get this one up for Wednesday. That's the main goal, is to try it once I finish the stream today. We will try for this episode and 156. I will be doing both of them today. It's also for Twitch chat. But we will do my normal bio break between, and we'll try to get both episodes out. Because, again, I will be doing something pretty, actually intensive over the next couple days. Pretty much from Tuesday to Thursday. So I will not be streaming. Yeah. That's what it's like. Need to get the episode out, hopefully on Wednesday morning. And then on Friday, we'll try to get in a good episode of Action Not Included after our usual rotation of games. Monday, today, I want to do 2 episodes. I absolutely want to do 2. So that's the goal for tonight. Hopefully we can iron out more of the actual petroleum boiler and get it fixed up. Because, yeah, I really need to I need to moderate how much fluid is coming in and then regulate it automatically so we don't have to worry about it ever overflowing ever again. Or if it's having any sort of issues with element sensors, it's probably what I need to do. If I detect crude oil here, it should just stop. Full sail, just boom, done. I think that's pretty much the goal here. But let's get the base rolling. And we'll start doing repairs and a bunch of the other fixes. I'm also thinking I probably need to expand the Atmosuit docks. Keep looking at it going, we should probably fix that at some point. Is the gases in here? If I do anything. I think today is pretty much going to be nuclear refuelment day and repair day. We have a tiny amount of hydrogen left in there. Chlorine. Mostly chlorine and hydrogen left in here. Oh, this is actually getting very close to freezing. Oh, I should say recondensing. I might be able to finally convert that all to water. Once that happens, I should probably freeze it down to about maybe -5 and then open it up. Oh, we can start using the colder water over here to freeze out all the steam in this room. That's probably on the docket for either today or for, well, I should say for this episode, or maybe even the next episode. Let me turn that back on. We need to refill this rocket. Still is currently gathering there. Let me check the other locations. Okay. We'll definitely need to send Gene over there. I get him targeted in. So that's the back to running at full tilt. I need... see, we need to definitely filter this system. When I say filter the system, I mean legitimately just slap an actual filter onto it. Filter, steel. Those. And we'll just redirect it right back in. That's already connected. Maximize that. We need to dismantle that, let all of the fluid flow straight back down, and I also need to separate this. Anyway, I actually need to separate it there. And that should be fine. That crude oil right now is keeping the petroleum up here somewhat stabilized, so we can just leave it alone for a little bit. The temperature might be too high. 402. I know. 405, yep. It will convert, so we're going to take some damage. This is perfectly within reasonable issues. The bigger problem is going to be popping this thing out. This. We have so many fluids now. Crude oil. There. The crude gets sent right back in. Reconnects here. Fine, buddy. Just ignore it. You need to go to the bathroom. Like, it really just wants to keep repairing everything, and I'm like, dude, move your ass. This is not for you to do. Why is that not showing? Huh? Just notice, why is that not showing its damage? I know it's damaged. Weird, but alright. Yeah, all of that should just automatically convert. I don't need to think about it. That goes off again. That should immediately refill that chamber. Probably need to lower this down to like 690-ish. 80, 690. I know it's hot. You're in the suit. You'll be fine. The bigger issue is cleaning up all the crude oil in the system, moving it out of the way, and converting it. So all this purple needs to be moved into there. Sorry, Cheryl, but I really need you to just dismantle all of this. Rebuild it, because that's what we have to do. Actually, what I can do is have you reinstall that. We won't be able to climb down here just yet, but I need to get this thing sorted. And if I can force the fluids out, that's probably still not going to be enough. Yep, just manually clean those up. It's tiny amounts. is why it's frustrating. I know you're hungry, bud. Ah, yes. We'll open up all of the petroleum, move the crude oil up to the top. Hopefully it'll automatically convert on its own, so I don't have to think about it. So this needs a repair. Weird that it's not displaying that it does, but fine. You're actually pretty good on food there, bud. Now let's do... Move you there. Move that one out. Crude oil, move to there. Set these to max priority. Petroleum empty. And petroleum empty. Grab that, thank you. Should still be able to grab that without much issue. Empty the petroleum, we don't need it there. Anyone grab this? Pub, are you on bathroom? Okay, Pub can do it. One sec. I'm just gonna have to force him to do everything that I need him to do. Pub, you're not allowed out yet. I need you to do everything in here. And literally. Okay, get those two repaired. Empty the petroleum. Empty that. Empty that. Move you. Move you. Okay, good. They grab that. I need him to build each of these things one at a time. Okay. Wrigley, how are you on food? You're okay. I think what I'm going to do is, you two can actually help me with this. Everybody else is denied access and can fuck right off. Oops, you're not allowed in here. I do not care. Everybody else help me build this stuff. Move you there. You there. Aluminum, I need moved there. I hate when my dupes leave this stuff around in the machine. Especially aluminum. Aluminum is actually very dangerous to leave around. Build that first. Deconstruct that. Mop that up instantly. Then... Nope, do not build that. Repeat, do not build that. I need to move the crude oil up here. Empty that. There. Wait, don't stand there. Okay, good. They've grabbed it. Should be safe. That needs to be installed there. I know you guys are getting hungry. Fine. Have the materials that are on hand. Can you move? Thank you. Wait, we have obsidian literally right here. What do you mean it's being used for something else? Game? What the bullshit is this? They're locked in there. Nothing else should be crafted through that. It's all diamond. That's all ore. That's all steel. What's trying to claim my obsidian? Something's doing it. What? I don't know. Slowly pumping nuclear waste through that. That needs to be mopped up. Chat, I'm not seeing it. Looking for anything that's being built right now. It's just this. Okay. Let me high priority this. Sleep order that. What the It's 1,200 kilograms. What are you... What the hell? What is currently taking up my obsidian? That's all plastic. That's all of it's built. Is there pipes? Okay. I do that. Make sure I don't need that at this time. Did that open it up? Oh, wait. Did that free up my obsidian so that way the game would stop trying to calculate it? Yeah, it did. Okay, so the pipe network is being a douche. Understandable. Pub, don't stand there. Please. Always gotta find it. Gotta find what you're building that's taking up all your resources. Also, let me check the printables. Buffalo eggs. I actually think I do need puffs somewhere. Rudabo, they'll never survive there. Okay, these guys are doing just fine, so I don't think we'll need them there. Over here I actually do need some more puffs, so I am going to call them in. The other dupes aren't actually looking so great, because I mean, it's Kitchen Menace, Critter Version, and Bottomless Stomach with Digging. Not so great in between all of them. Do that one, and we should be good. And dupes, please move the aluminum up there. Okay. You guys are all clear to leave. Let me get everyone their door access back. There you go. Also, the system is now completely self-cleaning. So only crude oil will go through the system in case it gets actually backed up for whatever reason. So if our volcano gets stopped up again, I don't really need to worry about it. I do feel like I need to put, when we find the time... Yeah, heavenly principles, exactly. But yes, when we get the timer on the volcano, I'm probably going to set an actual timer to the crude oil. That way I can stop the inlet flow of it, just in case. Because, to be honest, it has to be built around the actual volcano's output. If the volcano output is too low, then we have to actually stop the system. Otherwise it will annihilate itself. So I think this got too cold again. Dang it, my My chill is too powerful. Yeah, cool salt slush geysers. I gotta really micromanage this thing. It's a really good cooling loop. Like, it's overly effective. It can't affect this, which is fine. But it gets everything else. Yeah, my primary two issues that I see with my current base for, like, permanent sustainability, I need a way to vent the steam from my steam box here. I need to expand the petroleum ethanol distillery system. And I need a more effective, I should say more stable cooling loop. Because my current cooling loop is way too effective, but it's way too powerful for the system. Also, I'm pretty sure this one as well. This one's slowly dipping down my temperatures. Everything else is pretty much completely contained. I definitely need to optimize the bees, though. Oh no, it got too hot. Disable auto repair. We'll repair that when we give this area an actual atmosphere. Hydrogen is not the way. I actually need to install another gas pump here. That's a little rough. How's Rudabos? It's getting closer. Getting close to what I need. We really gotta get this thing up and operational today. There's quite a few of them I need to do. Pretty sure Flapalens is, like, actually done. I just need to fill it with more nuclear radiation. Yep. Yeah, this one's all good to go. So Flapalens all nice and ready. This does need to be plugged in. Like, effectively. Let's see. The pip has properly planted almost everything that I need right now. Need him to keep doing his thing. Eventually we'll be firing off sleet wheat from here, and I don't have to worry about it. Might actually just do all the cooking here, but I'm still kind of debating. Because I'm pretty sure the tree will eat the sleet wheat anyway, but it is kind of a loss of kilocalories. Definitely kind of up in the air. I don't know if it's more effective to actually put duplicate time to this, or just rely on power to handle everything and then not care. Either option is somewhat viable. So, we will see. But we got to fill that one today. We need to fill Dripolas today. Butalin, I'm pretty sure, is already done. Looks like the system is working. Just getting the rest of the crude oil out, and then we should be good to go. And this side is frozen to hell, and this side is insanely hot. You know what? That's pretty good. I'll take it. Now, I do want to see how much cooling we can get out of this for how much fluid should be generated. That's my bigger question. Because I also need to make sure... Where is it? Yeah, we're fine there. And if anything falls out, I need them to grab it. And we did have some lead fall out, so I'm going to put that in here. I should just go through the freezer so we don't have to worry about it. it didn't get warm enough. It did warm up, but it didn't get warm enough. It's got to go through there. I do think my cooling and heating solution is actually working very, very well. But I still got to be careful with it. Because I don't know what the limit of the mass is. Now let's run this thing for a little bit. This is almost empty. Should be done soon. Come on, phosphorite. Don't let me down. And there goes the phosphorite. Super hot. Gaseous state. And it immediately turns into a liquid and then solid. Yep, solidifies. And then this will hold it. There should hopefully be enough cooling. Like, that's my biggest worry, is this might not be enough cooling. But we'll have to wait and see. It's coming in. It's touching 312 degree. It's touching hot. It's very hot. Then it's cooling down instantaneously because of how much chill we've injected into this room. Now we are dealing with a lot of state changes, which is why the frame rate is having a bit of a trouble on this side. If I turn this on, the darker pink is the phosphorus, the lighter pink is hydrogen, and all of the little gray tiles that you're seeing is when it's, well, technically it's turning into a liquid and then instantly flashing to a solid, which is then creating vacuum. Which will cause a little bit of lag. So we are like instantaneously flashing a material and freezing it out at the exact same time. Probably slow this machine down just a bit. The heat is not actually transferring. At least not that much anyway. 30 degrees. Yeah, I've never built a phosphorus melter. The biggest problem, obviously, is that phosphorus itself. Let me go to the gas. Yeah. So, thermal conductivity 0.236, specific heat capacity 0.70. Yeah, that's overheating now. If you look at regular phosphorite, though, thermal conductivity 2, heat capacity 1.5. That goes from heat capacity 0.15 to 0.770. So it's technically generating heat, which is why my stuff regularly overheats when coming into this room. And it's definitely a problem. Definitely an issue. And not a fun one. Oof. And that went down to that went down to safe ranges below 275 to back up to 368. Because the phosphorus is, well, phosphorite is instantly transferring and then rapidly heating. And it's actually getting warmer, I think, than the door transfer was being set to. Yeah, it's actually because it's actually generating heat. It's generating energy in this process. So I don't think I can even send that much mass. That was what? Maybe about 2 cargo loads worth of materials? Nope. Oh no, the liquid pump's getting too hot. One sec. Coolant, go! It's 0.4 over its limit. There we go. Dropping it down. Okay. You should be fine. Yeah, the coolant's going back through. That should be okay. This, I gotta come back in here and repair that again. How am I gonna weight control this? That's the bigger problem. We can't send in over 2,000 kilograms. It just obliterates everything. It's just too hot. Like the phosphorite making energy is the biggest problem we have to worry about. So you have to limit the amount of mass that's being sent through. Yeah, I think that's like the only way to deal with this thing. Because it needs this much space to transfer. And I'm pretty sure I can't shrink this down any further. I may be... Well, actually, no. What's the melting point? 660? I could possibly connect the cooling to this point. That might work. Yeah, we can't do more than a load and a half in a conveyor loader. Damn it. Okay. I mean, it's a lot of refined phosphorus, but it's a lot of excess energy that is created that just obliterates my machinery. Like, what happened to your equipment? It caught fire. Why? Because the phosphorite generates almost a little bit under, was it 6.1 times the amount of energy when it state changes? It's not a fun thing to deal with. It's too hot. It's too hot and it's too powerful. Also, we have some crude that doesn't want to state change. You know what? 411. That should be fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back in here again. Damn it. I'm gonna remove that corner. I think we should just shove some petroleum down here. I have plenty. I mean, in theory, I could just siphon a little bit away real quick. Take a liquid bridge and borrow some real fast. And as a safety precaution, hydro sensor. There. Okay. Oh, wait. Do not make that out of obsidian. We don't need to waste the resources on that right now. Just make it out of igneous, please. Thank you. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to weight control this thing. That's always the bigger problem. Is I can probably set up a timer. Run the auto sweeper. We only send in so much material, but this has to be weight limited. We don't accidentally overload the system. That's really the bigger problem here. If it is below 450. I'll build in the tiles so we don't have to worry about it. I will need to build over the temperature shift plate though, so that's mildly concerning, but not too bad. Oh, yeah, it's what, like 1.2, 1.2k, 1.2 thousand kilograms worth of mass. And that'll hopefully not explode. What is broke now? That instantly shit? What? Okay. Oh, that's going way higher than listed. Okay, 405 it is then. That's actually dipping all the way up to 413. Okay. Yep, nope. Too much. That's way too hot. Shit. That instantly flashed the entire pipe. And now all the rest of them are going to overheat for a little bit. Let's try refreshing that and see if that decides to overload itself again. Yeah, get this one repaired first, guys. Now you're going to repair all of them, but this is the big one. Okay, we had a temperature swing almost 6 degrees over sensor. And that has remained powered the entire time. So 403 could probably reach 409. Like that. Definitely something to be careful of. Yep, that's just flashing instantaneously. Just mop up the superheated materials. Gotta cool this shit down. Probably don't need to do it where the insulated piping is, but we need to do it where everything else is. Sorry, potatoes, you need to stand there for just a minute. My bad. The pipe. We have too much energy into it. It went 6 degrees over my settings. It's something not to be very careful of. Okay, that should be fine now. Nope, fleeing? Why do we have a fleeing warning? We're in the bee room. I swear to God, if we lose the bees again, I'm not going to be happy with you. Okay, I'm not seeing that. Nope, nope, never mind. Quantum tunneling crabs. False alarm, we're safe. We didn't have quantum tunneling bees this time, we're okay. I swear to God, though, if I lose the bees one more time, I'm going to lose it. Temperature check, 370, that's safe. Yeah, 430, okay. Yeah, what was happening is the petroleum that's out here, because this is a counterflow system, we're utilizing the 85 degree crude oil, 85 to 86 degree crude oil. We send it through a counterflow loop. And as it goes through the counterflow loop, it actually cools the petroleum down as it's going through. But it also warms itself up, so it becomes easier for the crude oil to transfer in, well, state change into petroleum down here. The problem is it decided to go 6 degrees over my normal setting. It went to 416 for some reason when I had it at 411. Actually, 409, and it was going to 414 to 416, and then that just made it worse for some reason. Is whatever it goes over the threshold, it opens this door, so there's no state changing. But it was flashing so fast that it was just instantaneously raising the entire temperature. And when it did that, the counterflow ended up breaking, which is what you were seeing there. It's something to be very, very careful of. do not want to cancel. Don't want to actually empty there. I need to empty everything else. Anything crude oil needs to be scooted up. Anything petroleum needs to be emptied. There's a volcano going off, so we're getting another chambering of temperature. Dupes, can we please hurry that along? And also, do not build an tile. I just need igneous. So, and then I need to shove another piece of igneous here, and then we'll flood this area and delete the little bit of oxygen that's in there. Not needed. Yeah, 409, still falling in temps. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. Temperature of the crude oil, 384. We've got about 15 degrees of freedom here. If it gets too much, then it will break. If it stays too low, then it won't warm up fast enough. We have to be careful about that. Let me get that tile put in. And once this is completed, we can go in and repair this. Now for weight control, I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. I'm thinking we just do 2 auto sweeper arms, and then I make sure that the phosphorite stays in this bin, and only a tiny amount gets put into this one. We'll probably need to lower this to like what? Barely 1.2. And this one needs to be able to pull from the far side one and plug into that one. So this bin not be reachable by that. This should be. And one should not be set for sweep only. This needs to be set for 5. This needs to be set for 4, and we up it when we need to. And this one just needs to be purely agriculture, phosphorite. This needs to be set for a 9. And then eventually we set this for 7. And then this one will be set to 8. And this will be set to 9. So this will only send 1.2. Yeah, but 1.2. And this needs to be on a timer. Actually, wait. Can I forget? Storage bins have a no-touch one. Here, right? That one's sweep only. Yeah, we'll probably have to do it in that manner. So no manual use on that. This needs to be timered. We'll use a timer sensor. Actually, we can probably just use a cycle sensor. So it only activates once per time. Well, the most accurate setup, it would need to be both a timer sensor and a cycle sensor. Yeah, let's do let's do it this way. Put you there. One cycle sensor, one timer sensor. Timer sensor is set for like 4 seconds. Wait, well, yeah. Wait about 4 seconds. So that'll only turn on when the cycle sensor is active. Which will be a tiny amount of time. Is this other bin's going to be always on? I just need the input bin to be very limited. I need this storage bin to always be accessible by the dupes. And then this one is the one that should not be accessible by pretty much anybody. I know you guys are hungry. Just deal with it. I maximize that. Like the dupes will get that moving. This thing needs to have an active duration. The beginning of the cycle for about 4%. And this needs to have a 4-second activation period. Just do 5. And I want it to have 19 seconds on the other end. Oh, somebody's got a toilet warning. Sorry, dupes. I need you to do this. I don't know who needs to piss themselves. But I'd rather you not and just get the job done. If possible. I 9 priority these just in case. Nope. Not obsidian, just igneous rock's fine. Somebody else was fleeing again? I saw the warning. The quantum tunneling crabs again. No. Oh. Was it triple those quantum tunneling crabs? No. Please don't tell me someone else was having a problem. Is anyone else injured? I don't think anybody gets hurt in this place, so I'm kind of a little worried about it. Butalin. Who was fleeing? Everyone's at full health. Grim? Grim, are you? Where is Grim? I'm checking HPs here. One sec, chat. Oh, I saw minor wounds on Grim still. Grim, how injured are you? 22. Dear God, what did you do? These are still alive. Why were you fleeing? What? You have 22 health. Okay. What the hell were you fleeing? Like severely injured. What the hell? What happened? Where's the problem? Commander Hellshut, can you tend to the severely injured dupe here? What the heck happened? I have no idea. I'm going to guess quantum tunneling crabs. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna guess it. And as such, I'm gonna force my hand here and shift the other materials out of here. Just really quickly. Critter eggs. intros. Yeah, please take the eggs away in my automation. I don't trust them. I have a feeling something went wrong. And they really didn't like that. I really should just put the Pintros into a small little eggs in a chamber up here. And then when they're getting close to hatching, just automatically drop them back in. 6%, 2869. You know what? Nice. I'm fine if the children stay up here, but yeah, no, the bog shells need to stop quantum tunneling and hurting my dupes. It's becoming a problem. But, meantime, let's check our blueprints. It's very annoying there. No, mush bark. God damn it. Of course, we get actual garbage. Thanks, game. UC blueberry. You know what? I can actually utilize that one. No idea what I'm going to use it for, but we can. Also, I do believe with the update, conveyor loaders can now be placed inside of mess halls without problems. Am I going to rejig all my bases for it? Probably not. Do we have the option to do that though now? Yes, we do. And it's great. Also, I'm pretty sure Gene is all ready to go. Yep, his food's all ready for lunch. Let's send him out there. Stella, I think, should be done by now. Yes. Okay, Stella. Begin the trip back. I doubt we're gonna get the achievement done today. We're still probably like, what, maybe 11 episodes out at the rate we're going, and we're doing double duty with 2 rockets simultaneously to get it done. We have to grab so much mass. It's literally 1,000,000 kilograms grabbed from space as an achievement. It's like, it's destroying me. Okay, there goes Gene. Off you go, Gene. Bring back the materials we need, please. Thanks. Any mass. I'll take anything you can get your hands on. Also, are they staying? They are not staying in their bed. And Frey is injured somehow. Red Bolt, maybe? Oh, no. Easy lose. Oh, nice. With 97? Yep. Very nice. I wish you luck. Pacifist, animal lover, caregiver, farming. No! Close, but no. And then 2 flatulent dupes. Damn. Damn. I wanted ranching animal lover. Damn it, Stinky. You were so close. Steven is on. Nope. I'll take the algae. Doesn't really do anything for us at this point, but I'll definitely take it. Okay. Rem is currently healing up in the actual kitchen, so they'll be fine. What's attacking missions? What do you mean? I mean, I have attacking orders, but I don't want any of my critters dying right now. We're not dealing with any end bugs or anything like that. And action not included, that would be this one. Attack port. You use this to wipe out critters, such as shine bugs and puffs. Ones that decide to get away and be annoying. About it. I don't really think of anything else I would actually want to kill off. Maybe gassy moos. They're kind of annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. The dupes are actually doing pretty good here. Honor is sustained. We'll do 5 of that. Actually, where is the right now? Oh, there he is. Thanks, Thee. Let's see here. You're going off in 0.3. Next activation 1.7, 4.2, and next activity 25.7. All my iron volcanoes should go off soon. I'll be happy when I can finally get rid of all the sour gas because it'll get compressed into like one tile and we can just pump the thing out. We're getting very close to being like fully steamable in here. It's a quote-unquote soon TM kind of thing right now. Once the battery is fully created and all the other gases are removed, we can pretty much run all 4 of these bad boys and not care. And we can get the temporal tear fully charged up. I do want niobium at some point. We don't really need it, but again, part of the goal of my entire playthrough is getting a hot tub on every planet, so it's kind of needed. It's a forced necessity. Is it slow as hell? Yes. Is it annoying? Yes. Does it need to be done? Yes. How radioactive are you? Actually quite radioactive. Wonderful. Just need to turn that bad boy back on. Pretty sure I can finally get rid of this thing. We don't really need the refinery anymore. So, I do believe my pipe priority is fucked. Hold up. Why are you not rotating? Like, at all. You overfill? I think it did. Hold up. I don't think I have a plumber here. No, I do have a plumber. Yep, Quiggly potatoes. I was pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I've got a plumber here, but I'm not completely certain. There we go. Okay, bright priority has been fixed. Nope. Shiro. Oh no. Shiro ran past Neo while they're fucking going to... Oh no. Shiro's a glowing dupe, so... You're about to see it in like 5 seconds. I'm unrested too bright. I know, Squiggly, don't do it! Yep. Just blinded them while asleep by just existing next to them. I gotta move the beds here. I gotta really rejig this entire planet's base. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I'm like... Petroleum boiler took priority, so we just said screw it, we'll work with what we got already made. But with how many glow dupes I've got, it's like... I need the bathroom to be here. And the bedrooms can just take this area up. Either that, or I can like rejig the bedrooms to be down here, scoot the crude oil output a little bit to the left, and then incorporate this bottom half of the base, and then also probably recapture all of the heat being generated there. Oh no, the nuclear waste. Wait, how the hell did the nuclear waste get in here? It's automatic. What? How? What do you mean? I just noticed. I was like, wait, how did they? How? Oops. How did you manage to take the nuclear waste when it's automatically acquired from this and dumped in instantaneously? There is no delay. This covers every tile that nuclear waste can land on, and it instantly gets sucked into this payload opener and then tossed straight into the actual, like, the actual capture device. My little nuclear recharger. I have no idea how they pulled that. I know I have fast dupes. I didn't know they were this fast. Like, holy crap. Good job, dupes. But on the other hand, ah! You're too fast for your own good. You brought nuclear waste into the base. What do you mean? Oh no. I priority move there. I'm actually stunned that they pulled that off. Like, that's actually impressive. It's also very concerning. Dupes, I need somebody to pick up the nuclear waste and get rid of it. Thank you. Like, we don't need that in the base. Like, how did that happen? I don't know. Somebody made a mistake. And that's very concerning. At the end of the world, just very concerning. Side note, we need to come back in here. Delete all these. And then poke my head in here and repair that. Okay, temperatures have stabilized around, what, 406. That's plenty. Yeah, I know it's hot. Fine. As this is coming out as like 173. It'll be fine. Okay, we do need to come back in here though. Repair this. And expand the cooling loop. Cover those 6 tiles. If we can do that, that should hopefully keep this safe. So can you reach that? Oh, you can. Never mind. I don't need the dips to do that. We should be fine. Yeah, this should hopefully cover the equipment so it won't, automatically incinerate itself. This needs to be phosphorite, and you said this was 8, 7, 20 kilograms, and this would be a 9 if I can manage it. Also, you said that for an AND gate, not an OR gate. Like, wait, wrong gate. Completely spaced it, but wrong gate. Okay, cooling loop completed. Repair's done. I should probably re-vaporize. And maybe not. And let's see. There we go. Temperature check, 124, 125. I think this is working. Yeah, I think we've got it. As long as this doesn't randomly burst into like 600 degrees again, we should be okay. Very concerning though. Also may need to reseal this because this may end up overflowing at some point. Gotta be careful of that as well. The good news is we are actually getting not an insignificant amount of igneous rock out of it for once. But we are still technically deleting a lot of materials. I think some of it is just turning into material. So, tossing it up as a 50-50. Coming out at 29.3 degrees. That's pretty good. Now, for the bigger, more important information, I do need to actually build out a proper chamber for these guys. And I do need to start recycling the water here soon. I think it's time that we just do that. And when I say do that, I do mean actually adding a liquid lock. I don't think I need to go this far around to make it, but I think it's time that we just say screw it and get all the systems built. I will need to give myself an extra tile there. I'll need one there, there, there. I think 3 should be fine. I'll use heavy watt. Gold is fine. I'm just gonna actually climb over that, so that's not a big deal. Don't have enough materials. Thankfully, this side should be cold, so I don't have to worry about that being a problem. And I can separate out the cable here and then just connect it in proper. So we're going to scoot these bad boys down here. I'm going to rejig this pipe to take directly from the source. And this will just be a straight shot, so we don't even have to worry about the actual materials here. Automation-wise, I will need to scoot this down. Just a bit. Do we want to make it out of steel? Kind of. Or I could just direct connect. You know what? Yeah, direct connect should be fine. Save you 2 for last, because I need to cool down the area first. all that set to a 9. I do need 1 thermal aqua tuner. That's definitely gonna have to be like so, but moved over by 1. I really gotta set all my stuff for a 9s. Dang it. It'll be fine. Ugh. The primary cooling loop will go like so. Yeah. Piping, 9 priority, U to U. Technically, I can actually do it like this, when they merge in more efficiently. The output cooling loop needs to go there. And we'll also cross over to that. And connect there. These guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Crosses in. I'll do the dump off point for these ones here. This one is going to be the weird one. And it's going to branch over into the primary section. So that's going to go there with a dumps like that. It should not affect the... Yeah, that'll keep the temperature lower there. So that'll be fine. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it condensed onto this side, so that it works better. And then liquid bridges, we need just 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this should hopefully sustain the entire system. We do need... I will need to actually take some of the petroleum and just dump it into the system with the liquid locks. And I will need a gas pump to vent the excess materials out. Be sure all of these go on up to space. Yes. I can just dump that in there. And I will need to connect that. That should be everything. The only thing I need to really worry about is getting a cooling loop for it. We can either utilize the petroleum or the supercoolant that we have laying around in base. What supercoolant that we got left? 512 kilograms. You know what? Let's be efficient and actually utilize the supercoolant. Normally I'm like, we'll just use petroleum. We've got infinite supercoolant, so might as well utilize it. Wouldn't be the end of the world not to do it, but you know what? Screw it. I'll just get everything else cleaned on up and get the ball rolling on this. I do want to get the infrastructure built first, so we'll get that front end at maximum high priority. While we wait on that, let me check on the other duplicates real quick. Anyone need medical care here? No. No, we're all good on that front, I think. How old is this pip now? What's the pip's temperature? That's much more worrying. Negative 17. He has until what, negative 30? Okay, so he should be okay. He shouldn't die in here. Not actually cold enough to kill him, which is great news. But we're not going to lose the pip from stupid mains. That's the good information. Yeah, that is such a slow process. I'm not gonna lie. Very tedious, very slow. Sure, all this is now completely stable. Yep. 7 kilograms per tile is plenty. That is 24k. This is going to need more than that. We need double what we currently have. Oh no, my filter broke. Oh shit, why did it... Did it just have fluid in it that caused a problem? No. How did you overheat when you have fluid going through you and the fluid is colder than the ambient temperature? What? I'm actually confused right now. How did this happen? 38 degrees. Maybe I can utilize... As a plumbing... Can we just be cheeky with the panel? I'm almost tempted to just give this a go. I'm pretty sure... Well, can I do that? That's actually the bigger question. No, I can't place it behind it. I don't think I can actually fix that problem. Unless I add... Actually, no, that wouldn't work either. Well, for now, I think what we're gonna do is just connect this up and deconstruct it. Dude, just deconstruct it, please. Thank you. Because I don't think we're sending water anymore, so I don't have to worry about filtering it. Oh, no. It is leaking. There we go. Oops, please clean that up immediately. Yep. Yep, just mop it up. Fine. That'll cool down in time, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Slowly getting the nuclear waste back in. I still don't know how we got nuclear waste in there. Because the automatic system has been working almost completely flawlessly. So I'm like, how? How did that happen? I do need to get the igneous rock out of here. Just remembered I needed to move it. The raw minerals. Collect it, please. And there goes its temperature. Okay, cool. Let's turn that on, because why not? Oh, no. Does it have enough space? It does. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. So this is all nice and safe. Temperature's still transferring. We're removing materials. This guy... Limited access. We need to add in our AND gate. I actually put an OR gate there. My bad. I'll take that out of lead. Oh no! We don't have the materials. Shit. I use gold instead. That'll work. Like, ah! What do you mean? Oh no! Also, that got too hot. Only slightly. Only barely got too hot. Ah, crap. I really gotta isolate this chamber already. Let me connect these two, clean that up. Isolate this from this. And add in my 1 gold piece. And connect the two. Now we should be able to easily improve our battery output, and I can also take the smart battery and shove it in here instead, and problems are going to become a lot more simple. So this will no longer be a problem. I'm also thinking we might end up connecting this steam room with this, and then just have the dupes actually exit into the steam room. That might actually be a thing. And from here down, just have more isolated cooling loops. It'll look really weird, but it actually might turn out to be quite effective. Turn that one off for now. Okay, why are you not accepting any more material? This is also getting 51 psych. How much are you? 129. The one I should turn on is the bottom left one first. Let that run. That should keep our interplanetary launcher fully functional. I need to improve our overall throughput of materials. This is a bigger issue here. Dupes. Dupes, I need you. God damn it. The one time I need them to be down here to get this thing operational quickly. And they're only not here to help me. I gotta check main base real quick. I'm pretty sure Stella should be back soon. Yeah. I can also probably do some repairs. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm getting very good at calculating when they're gonna be here. Sorry, Stella, we were just talking about you. Welcome back, by the way. Not gonna lie, that was actually quite funny. I've been playing ONI for too long. My instincts told me they'll be back soon. Didn't even need to check the chart. I'm okay with this. Little mess. They're getting there. 14.9, 51. Too cold again. Heat generation over here. That's because the water is too cold. Yep. Temperature ship plate is at 12. I need to insulate that immediately. Okay, everything else seems to be working. Butalin is still marked. I need to send more gold over because we're out again. Fine metals, gold. Send it. Let me high priority this for repairs. We don't have to worry about it later. Somebody needs to come over here and help me repair this real quick. Nope. Yes, that says refilling the drills. Boone, you coming to repair? Thank you. We'll get Stella's rocket refueled in a little bit, because it's still going to be dumping out materials. We need to go to the Rocky Asteroid Field, so let me mark that up. Don't have to worry about it. Sending over the excess gold that we really desperately need. I think we've got the cable plugged in. We do. That is good news. Okay, so that can start pumping that. High priority is back to normal, so we're sending petroleum over to main base. Nuclear waste is slowly getting accumulated. This bad boy is up to 134 per cycle. I want that at 500. If I can get 500, we're pretty much golden to send petroleum wherever we want. I don't think we'll need to send any more than that. Dupes, I really need the base platforms completed before you build anything else. Most of this is still very hot. There's not much I can do about it yet. Also, I need more petroleum in the tanks than I do anything else. And I also need to start connecting all of these pipes. This is my petroleum storage solution, and this stuff will be sent everywhere. So we don't really have to worry about it now that we've got this much production. And that can actually be connected on up to the other pipe. Should be able to flood this network. And eventually all of my tanks will be filled first, and then the environment should be filled with petroleum. I will need to add, tell you what, joint plates here and over here. That's about it. Oh, when we're dealing with a system like this, normally I would prefer to do it more like this. But when you're going on the back end, you kind of have to do the old zigzag. Because personally, I would prefer it to be this way, but when you're going from that direction, you can't rotate the tanks still. Like, there's no rotating these bad boys. If I could rotate them, I would. You can't, though. It's like, ah! There's not much else I can do on that front. We're just kind of screwed. Right to left when possible. I know, right? I prefer my right to left as well, as you can see. But when you're going to zigzag them back and forth, there's really not much I can do on that front. Just if I want to keep them all nice and organized. Oh, and they're pitch up in it. Cooking, decorating, caregiving, and unpracticed artist from a Frankie. Ellie with starry-eyed gastrophobia, ludite, and biohazardous. No. Also a doctor, but we don't need one. And another yokel. Not happening. We're gonna grab that instead. I do need to check for medical injuries. I don't think we've got any. I think it was just radiation warnings. Do not repair that. You're gonna get shot. And times there's really no fixing certain things, so you just kind of have to put up with it. Temperature is down to 103. We are about to have a giant mass of water just blast down here. Soon I will have to worry about it. And hopefully we can get it really, really low temperature, and then I can unleash it into this area and hopefully convert everything back into regular water. Also, I do need to continue sealing this area. It's a very slow process on that one. Still dumping material. Oof. A lot of material to dump. Loads of time to play Oni. That's completely fair. I mean, I'll be honest. We're over 800 hours at this point in the save alone. It's not displaying it right, but we are. I tallied it up a while back, and it's like, yep, no, we broke that, I think, on episode 146, I think it was, in total. If I add up all the recording times. But yeah, no, that's completely fair. Also, somebody needs to use the toilet, and they're not doing it. Oh, wait, no, they are. It's just the bathroom bug again. The bathroom burger bug, where they'll go and eat, and then they immediately rush to the toilet. And then apparently they just sit there, and the game doesn't realize that they're actually in the toilet. Anybody else having an issue? Oh, damage over. Weird, but okay. Oh, we have more nuclear waste in the machine again? How? How are the dupes getting up here and stealing my nuclear waste containers? I am confused. Is it just because of how many I have? That it's overloading the system and it can't get rid of all of it? I think that's the only solution here. The dupes are too fast for the automated system. We're sending too much mass. So it can't handle all of it at once. That's gotta be the explanation here. Actually, you know what? Let me lower this to a 1 just in case. That might fix it. Maybe. We're gonna mop up everything and scoot it out of here again. God damn it. The only thing I don't want you bringing into the base, and of course you're bringing it into the base. God damn it, dupes. A one time I don't want you to grab a container. Oh no! OBS just randomly disconnected. Twitch, are we good? Nope, no 2000 error. Just OBS just went, I'ma die now. Okay, never mind. Is it? No, I'm still not seeing the 2000 error. Infaust is. It's reconnecting, at least reattempting it. Guess it's VPN time again. Yeah, reconnection successful. Yeah, we had a split second. A literal split second where it decided to randomly just OBS lost connection to Twitch. I did not get error 2000 though. I was expecting it. It just didn't happen. Infaust, have you caught up to me yet? That's the bigger question. Tell me when you hear this message. Let's hope that works. I'm going to assume that Twitch just went and just had a moment. His OBS is fine. It lost connection for a split second, and then it just took one reconnect, and we were good to go. So, don't know. We're about to find out. I will wait on Infaust to give me an info on that one. Or anyone else. If anyone else ends up hearing this, tell me how delayed it is. Oof. ONI is also not liking me very much right now. Is he repairing it, or is he trying to pull out the nuclear waste that leaked out? Uh-oh. I think Pub might be stuck in an infinite load loop. Give me a sec. I think I need to force him to stop doing this once autosave finishes. Like, oh no. Yeah, cancel empty. Cancel empty. There's nothing there. Okay. I think we're okay. Also, we can just keep that off for now. Or keep that as a 1 so the dupes don't grab anything anymore. Hopefully that'll keep them from doing it. I can't make any promises on that. Okay. Infaust, as I said, tell me when you get that message. Unless you're actually completely caught up to me and then it just skipped ahead. Which has happened before. Yes, for anyone that's new for watching stream VODs on YouTube, sometimes whenever your OBS dies for any of us streamers, what can happen is that the stream gets delayed for all the viewers. And normally that means that they have to refresh, or I have to refresh the stream myself. It's really just kind of determinant on if Twitch decided to completely implode or not. In Error 2000, when that happens, it can completely implode on you. It's kind of all up in the air at this point. I won't know until someone in chat tells me. Hopefully everything is okay. I have no idea. This might be running too hot. I'll wait and see. The generated materials is the thing I'm worried about with the phosphorus, so I'm kind of sitting here like, maybe. Might be a little too powerful for the system. Just a wee bit. Good news is we are running a lot of power now, so I don't think we need to worry about that for a bit. Downside is our supercoolant is going to take a little bit to keep running. I may need to slow this down even further. I'll kick it down to 2%, so we only have like 1 activation every other cycle. And that should hopefully be enough cooling for the entire system. We might be able to do 2. And like one run every cycle, but it's gonna be tight. Phosphorus is not something I'm used to working with. And the fact that it generates heat is concerning. Well, I should say generates energy, specifically. It's a really, really hot object. That then turns into an even hotter object, which is very concerning. I also think I can probably stop sending gold for a little bit. That should be enough for all the cabling that we're going to need. Hopefully. Crossing fingers. That's in everything? Almost everything. It's quite impressive. He's getting closer. He's growing good. Yeah, we're only 9 away from that being done. Yes, hopefully chat is back and running. I don't know. We'll find out. Obviously, Infest's got the stream back, so we're good there. No offense at Fest. It's like, I have no idea if anything I have done has caused it to just detonate today. Hopefully not. Do we have enough steel here? We do not. Crap. I actually need to end the heroes over there, too. Today is so much micromanagement day. Okay, good. You do read me. Hooray! I see chat. Like, I'm getting chat, no problem. I just don't know if the error 2000, which happened on my end, technically, I had a brief bit where OBS just died, and that's when you saw the error 2000. I think Twitch lost connection, and then OBS tried to reconnect, and it only took one attempt, and we were back in. But the stream was delayed after that for a split, like for a bit, for anyone that was watching. You included. Once you got yourself reset back up, I'm assuming you're all caught up. Because getting an error 2000 normally puts you back like a minute to 2 minutes on the stream. If you're just if you're someone who's just sitting in chat. It's super annoying, not gonna lie. There we go. Okay, I need that, and I need manufactured materials. Steel, 9. That needs to be set for a 9. Once they get that thing filled out, I'll set it for 8, and then the whole automated system should be able to handle it. Let me check food. Hoft, can you, like, move? I need to know if this thing's full. It is not. Okay, let's get that fixed. I'll have Stella refill their rocket. Once they're good there, they should be good to launch. We also have a new blueprint, so give me 1 second. Make sure Stella is clear. Okay, 25, you know what, that's fine. Twitch is my problem again, so I turn on VPN. Twitch, I literally lost connection to Twitch for a split second, and that was it. Like, it was trying to have another error, OBS lost connection, and then was like, I'm okay now. I'm like, oh, that was close. Okay. Target is locked in. Stella, you may hit the button. Full fuel. Put that back to crew, and then launch. Oh no, the lead's overheating. Why are we overheating here? Oh, some of the nuclear waste leaked out. Shit. Too much nuclear waste. Way too much nuclear waste. The system can't handle it. It's too powerful, Captain. Let me cancel that, grab that. Immediate high priority. There we go. Yeah, the nuclear waste is causing a problem. Mostly heating. It's much too hot. I need them to move that stuff out of there. I think personally I should probably just get rid of this container. Because we have the automated one up here now. Even though it is mostly getting wrecked by the nuclear waste. It's no longer needed. So really need to cool the base down a bit more. This bad boy is running at full tilt. Yeah, it's expected. And we had some nuclear waste leak in. Anything else? Nope. Are liquid bridge actually causing the problem? I think it is. No, never mind. I don't know. It might actually be the liquid bridge transferring temperature through the plastic tile. That is a thing. Yeah, with this much nuclear waste, it's kind of a problem. It's like, it's too hot. I need to get it transferred to where it needs to be, no matter what. You know, it's just taking the system a while. Plus, it's coming into contact with the dupes and overheating stuff. Good news is we do have cooling for the base. Bad news is it's gonna be a little bit. That's because polluted water does work really well as a coolant for a base, but not for immediate cooling. Might actually switch this out and start removing the polluted water and then putting supercoolant in. We do actually have quite a bit of supercoolant laying around. Now 512 kilograms. So 51 piped segments, pretty much. I think this is still more than that, but that's pretty good. Much more crap is currently flying our way. Not much, actually. I think we got it all. There's a lot. Have anything land on anything important? No, good. I'm always worried when moving nuclear waste because it can just absolutely wreck your stuff in space. It's just too goddamn hot. It really is. You know what? I can leave them. I can leave that there. That's fine. We converted all the slime yet? No. Not yet. Let me check blueprints real quick. Definitely need to just get rid of all of that for the most part. Oh, hookatized ceiling light. Okay. I don't think we have that one yet. So I should be able to actually dismantle them now with the update. Let me see. I can! Thank goodness. We can finally recycle stuff. Which means I can finally get the thing I've been wanting all this time. Oh god, we have 3 of these. And 3 of you. Any duplicates of artwork? No, thankfully. A mighty pip. It's actually quite funny. 1,600 for one of those. But we can finally get rid of that. And we can unlock the pip if I have enough. I do not. It's 7,000. Holy shit. The only one that I want. God damn it. Fly, you bastards. Do we have any spare Atmos suit? We do not. I don't think we have any spare clothing either. Oh, we have got some spare gloves. About it. We had one spare balloon. That was it. Oh, that's so cool. What? We have an LED jacket now? What the hell? And the research jacket. Damn it. Too many good stuff that they added with the update. Mostly the biggest change was obviously the conveyor loader fix. God. No LED shorts though. Mildly sad with that one. Added dresses. They're of the nifty quality. There's an LED pants though, and not shorts. Man, I really want this, but that's 72,000 points. And we only get rid of duplicates. We do not do anything else. Same with the shovels. Shovels are goddamn good. Do I really want to keep the poke shells? Kind of. Wouldn't even be enough though. Ah! I want the pin one. I kind of want the LED though. It's like I want the LED. Probably. I think just the LED top. And give it to Gene because he is my favorite dupe. I feel like the research shirt should be given to my researchers though. And then let's see, what are some of the new buildings? Oh my god, they added the puzzle cube bed. I approve. A hand of dupe. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the spiked front crusher should definitely be in my base. I can even color code the tanks now. And the storage bins. Ah! I have not been getting lucky with any of the new equipment. Oh, the beaker. I love the beaker one. That's way too accurate for me. Yeah, no, we've really not been getting lucky on some of these. Like we've been getting the beds, which is good. We're missing two of them. We got the better one, the camping cot, and the lab one. I kind of want the fox pipe one. Or the mining lamp. That's from the older set. Oh, I want that Pip balloon, but I think we're going to take the LED jacket for freaking Gene here. Man, it's so painful. That is not a fun experience. That's so many filaments. Yeah, screw it. We'll grab the LED one. It's gonna be like I need like 4 balloons to even get this one. Oh, that hurts. That actually hurts. I play so much Action Not Included, and I've been getting my maximum caps every week. And it's like, oh god, this is an awful number. Yeesh. But let's get Gene his jacket. He absolutely needs it. Okay, duplicate. Where is Gene? Probably going to give it to Pay as well, because Pay took me forever to get. Gene, there's my guy. He's one of my favorite dupes. Oh, it looks so good. Are you kidding me? That looks fantastic. Sadly, I don't have green gloves. We'll go with black for now. I still find it funny that the black pants are the same. We'll go with default. Wait, slouchy slime socks? Those don't match much. That matches better. Same with that. Even the gray looks pretty good in this kind of color configuration. A little jank, but not terrible. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Let's see. There we go. And we'll use that one. There we go. Yeah, no, that actually looks pretty good. I do need to actually find Gene. Where is he? That's the bigger question. Make sure it applied properly. Actually, no, Gene, you're off in space, aren't you? For you specifically. There we go. Oh no. Okay, good. Gene disappeared for a second. Okay. So he'll be back soon, I think. Yeah, he's getting pretty close. I'll be happy once we get the space station done. I don't really want to pack it full of that much mass, because obviously when we get it through the portal, it might crash the game. But obviously it needs to have enough mass in it, so that way we just have an infinitely storable dupe. I mean, that is part of the challenge anyway. Apparently, my other liquid lock broke again. I don't know how that happened, but okay. I don't really want the temperature generated in here to be affected by out here. It's only a minuscule amount of energy, but it's better that it stays in there and does not come out. Above 0, that door should open, and then they'll fall down. That's all nice and powered there. I do need to pop this thing. And we are going to have some water flood over the corner. Help it. Let me do this. Yeah, we'll do that and then pop that. And that should be able to fix the problem. We'll just have the water flow the back. Yeah, Bunny, how is your skills looking? Athletics 21. You're at 17. Okay. We are totally going to pop this open because I want this chamber to be classified into space. I know it's cold. Those two, no. That should be able to keep the rest of the water at bay. There we go. Okay, now you guys should not be... You're still overcrowded, but you're never going to get glum from being cramped. That is 76,151 tiles. Because it's all of space. So that should be safe now. We don't need to worry about the Paku anymore, ever again. Also, for anyone else wondering, yes, we did have multiple times where we tried to build the system and then it broke. Because the game broke. Looks like everything else is working. Temperature check. Yeesh. Yeah, still hot. Still abnormally warm. And not in a good way. Mostly because the nuclear waste has not been taken care of. I need that one moved there as well. If you guys could take all the nuclear waste out of here, that would be great. Way too goddamn hot. Ah. It's up to 16. That means 501 4. We're at 145. And should be sending all the petroleum off-world. I need... I know. Well, actually, that was kind of expected. I need a liquid vent. Just make it out of iron dupes. Fine. I need a liquid vent to fill this one, this chamber, and this chamber. Both of them constructed. We should be fine. I also really need this to be connected. Shiro's coming to bring that. Is the automation wire done? No, it is not. Just knock that out real quick. Oh, so I need to switch the base's cooling loop with supercoolant, and I need to build this thing with supercoolant. Once we've got both of those, we should be pretty much well off. Also, all the excess energy will stop being wasted into space, and we'll be able to actually capture the stuff. That's pretty good. Make sure this pipe is slowly refilling. that actually went off, didn't it? Yes, it did. That's all free igneous rock. I am A-okay with that. Been watch videos from Fallout developer but modern game. Oh yeah, yeah, it was actually a really good video. I mean, he hit all the standard points, so it's like, yeah, yeah. And it popped up my feed when he posted it. I think 2 days later, Asmongold covered it, or like 2 or 3 days. A couple other people as well. It's definitely seen the rounds for sure. I always do kind of find it funny that my feed for YouTube, because of how well I curate it, is you have to, you know, if you want a good feed for YouTube, you have to manually curate the whole damn thing. It is super annoying, but you do get some pretty good videos to pop up the second they get posted. Yeah, I know. I know. There's also a lot of other things with it, but, you know. I would probably say that the majority of the issues, though, when it comes down to, like, modern AAA games, when you're looking at it as, like, a wide spectrum whole, is the fact that most of the time, you are going to see a lot of... How can I put it? Not really nepotism, even though that does kind of happen for certain companies. It's more along the lines of you do see a lot of issues when it comes down to seniority, when it comes down to programmers, and also for like cleanup. A lot of people just don't even like. A lot of these companies do not give a flying fuck at all about QA. I know. Yeah, to do piss themselves. Do people piss themselves? Yep. You know what? Not even sad. Get up there. You have a soiled suit. You have a soiled suit. I do not care. You're going up to the roof. And you're venting your suits. Okay, hordes. Put your suit on immediately. Nope, move there. You have a suit to wear. You have a suit to wear. Now. I probably should actually isolate all of my dupes that live here. So I can just do this quickly. And we need to make Feroxis take off their suit. Okay, Feroxis. Where are you on my list? It is pretty big at this point. Could be bigger. Could absolutely make a bigger list of dupes. There you go. Okay, your personal need isn't... What? How? This is what I'm talking about when I say sometimes the game just completely breaks. Fucking moron. You. Have your suit. Or just... Okay, fine. I unassign these because the dupes are being brain dead. High priority. High priority. They're fine on that one. I think Force Gaming's take on like reviews as a whole is a much better insight for reviews specifically. Because I'll be honest, any review for any game that comes out on day one, I just throw them to the side. I will never watch them. And the reason being is anyone who's been around the games industry at all knows that most of the reviews, they're done in like 2 to 3 days. Well, it's not even that. It's because the publishers themselves will not talk with you if they had a bad experience before. If they had a bad experience and you're a journalist, and they say, I don't know, they got a bad email from you, or they got an email that they perceived is not a good thing, they can blacklist you for anything. Like any developer, any publisher, they can do that. And no one's ever going to bat an eye. Because they'll just pick somebody else. And the thing is that everybody in the business knows that. Anyone who's been around the games industry as a whole knows that. Like, at all. It's very obvious that that's what's going on here. For the large publishers anyway. For like indie developers and for AA and even single A developers, their publishers will gladly accept any level of review because they see all reviews, anyone talking about their game as a positive. Even if it is a negative review, they still see it as a positive because it puts the game out there in the spotlight. Doesn't matter if it's negative, doesn't matter if it's positive. They only care that their voice gets out there. It's why Raid Shadow Legends exists. It's a reason Raid Shadow Legends will put out like actual like sponsorships for people, even if you're tiny. I'll be honest, I could probably ask them if I really, really wanted to. I don't. But it's one of those things like when people, I've been asked this a couple times before. It's like, how are they able to do this? And it's because they don't give a shit if you like their game or if you hate their game. If you follow the rules and you at least get their tagline out there, that's all they care about. You could insult the ever-living bejesus out of their game, but as long as you do exactly as they want, you can say whatever you want and just laugh your ass off. And it's hilarious. Because they don't care, because it's publicity for them. They truly do not care. And they are perfectly fine with that. There are a couple other game companies that are like that, where it's just, they don't give a crap. They're perfectly fine funding anyone to speak about their game in any light. That is very rare, though. I will say that point blank. That is exceedingly rare. Because most of these companies are exactly like as Force described it and what the journalists are dealing with, where they get very short time frames where they can touch a game to review it. And when when they're allowed to review it, because the publisher actually picks them to do the review, they still have to technically do it in a good light because that's part of the contract. Some game companies don't allow you to say jack shit about them. And that's why whenever you see a review where the reviewer is not positive, but they're not negative, they're just kind of neutral, or they just don't even say anything, normally from a standard outlet, I would say be very wary of that publisher. Because most likely they were in their contract where they couldn't talk about it. You know, if a streamer was blacklisted from Genshin streamer events because he was speaking his opinion on the game and pointing out negative sides, I could see it, but I don't know on that one. So whenever I've looked through the streamer roles, all of the events that they have thrown me, for the ones that I was actually able to participate in, they didn't actually have a clause saying that I couldn't shit on the game. Like I was still allowed to say whatever I wanted. I was never given any sort of partnership ones though. So for an affiliate, I don't think that exists. At least from the ones that I've gotten, I've read through them very intently multiple times. I think I've done like 4 or 5 of them now, where they drop the story event, you sign up for a little bit beforehand, and you can say whatever you want. But that's not the partnership ones. Yeah, if he's in the partner program, I could see that being very different. But for any of us that are just signing up and we can speak our mind or whatever we want, it's not an issue. But for the people that are in the partner program, I'm pretty sure that they have to be nice about the game. The main reason I actually agreed with Camaraland for being one of their, the CCs, was because I asked them directly, like, if your game has problems, are you okay with me just crapping on it for these issues? And they point blank told me, by all means, feel free to do so. If it's an issue we can fix, send it to support, and they will do what they can to relay it to the team. Which is why, whenever I've had problems with Camaraland, I've always immediately been like, okay, this is an issue, we clip it here on stream, and then we send it straight off to support. Because we can do that here, and it's great. I love that one. And it's like, I wish more games would do that. MapleStory actually lets me do that. I've again, as people know from this channel, but yeah, we play a lot of Maple here in the background. And Nexon has never given a flying fuck what I say about them. I love Nexon for that, because they have fucked up royally before. They've done amazing things before. They've burned bridges with tons of people. And they've also fixed up giant hellscapes of video games. So it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, no, I love being with Nexon on a lot of things, because I'm like, their company does not give a rat's ass what I say about them. And I'm okay with that. If you try to censor somebody and they play your game a lot, if they have integrity, they're probably not going to play your game anymore. If you're completely open and you're like, I don't care, I'm going to stick with you the whole way through, because it's like, if problems persist, they need to be brought up to the front. You can't just fall in line on some of these things. And the big problem with like journalists and reviewers is a lot of the time you kind of have to do that because it's your fucking job. And if you get blacklisted from a certain company that you're doing reviews for because one bad review, you're kind of fucked. Unless your actual company decides to, go up to the higher powers and get you your review copy. Which can happen. It's rare, but it can happen. Like, I'm pretty sure IGN, anyone who works for IGN can probably bug people up at the higher thing because they are IGN. I mean, obviously, I don't watch IGN myself. I don't know anybody that actually does it, other than for the lulz. But it's one of those things where I'm like, I could probably see them having enough clout to actually pull it in. Other ones, probably not. Like, your average casual game news outlets, I don't know, maybe. Some might be able to pull it. It just depends on the company. Let's see. Hassan with Building Handy and Chevy Dresser. This is actually a pretty good Hassan. My problem is I don't need a builder that much anymore. Ruby with Rocketry, Tidying, Cooking, Super Digging, Mouth Breather, and Small Bladder. I think we're just going to grab the Gold Amalgam. We don't have much here left. Back in the 90s, developers wanted to be creative and did what they wanted. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they weren't scared if things exploded. They didn't care if other problems persisted. I think of it as, the best way to describe it is that it's the difference between a solo developer and made by committee. Made by committee games are what we see with AAA games. I don't like those kinds of games because they've never really fit with what I enjoy. Back in the day, they can and have fit the mold from time to time, but it was very rare. Again, I can always point out Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Obviously, fantastic fucking video game. But again, super, super rare. Almost never happened. The bigger problem that we have, at least as a whole, is an independent developer Have I played Dungeon Keeper games? I'm pretty sure I played the first one way back. But as I was saying yeah, pretty much the biggest issue that I think that we have for the game industry as a whole is an independent developer that is making their own game, makes their own decisions, and can do whatever the hell they want. Some of those games can have the quirkiest, craziest things that you will ever see in your life. And they can be absolutely amazing. But the thing is the realization that most likely, if that independent developer ever had another developer with them, so it was a duo team, those kinds of creative decisions would never happen. I'm pretty sure this was brought, if I remember correctly, this was brought up by Yahtzee Croshaw from The Escapist. In Undertale, there is multiple instances of actions that you as the player can take that would never happen. Ever. If it was a duo game. If two people had worked on it, the second person would have questioned the first developer and asked, why the hell do we have a sequence for this? Like, what's the point? And in a lot of cases, they would go, well, because it was fun. But then the other developer would probably be like, but we're padding the runtime. Do we really need it? And then most likely it would get removed. But as a solo developer, the solo developer can just go, I like it because it's fun. I don't care if it takes an extra, 2 minutes out of the regular gameplay loop. This is a fun little stupid idea that works. We're going to keep it. At least I'm going to keep it. And that's how a lot of little things in the game industry can actually happen, where it's like, why did this happen? Well, it was fun. Did there need to be anything else? And it's like, what about runtimes? I don't care about that. We want to have fun here. And that's what you get with a solo developer. Sometimes you can see it in small teams, but a lot of the time, a lot of the little things can get removed because they're either on a deadline or other stuff. If it's, solo developer with no publisher, and they can take all the time in the world, they can come up with some really kooky and crazy stuff that is just, it doesn't make sense out of context, but in context, it makes perfect sense. Because it's the entire design principle of the game. But it's so rare to see that kind of stuff. You only see it in solo development games. That's it. I'll even say, yeah, a couple things here in Auction Not Included are probably underneath that category. Yeah, regarding your, the Dungeon Keeper. I'm pretty sure I've played one in the past. Though, if I remember correctly, that's the one that got annihilated by microtransactions, isn't it? With the more recent, I should say, semi-recent additions. If I remember correctly. Okay, now all of that is done. I need to run this system through. In a second, again, there was a scene for the upcoming number 3. Isn't that the one that took 10 years to do? Or what? I think it was more than that. I cannot remember for the life of me. But the third game never came out. Yeah, that's the one. Ooh, it's hot. Yep, nuclear waste is hot. As expected. It be toasty. Very spicy. Shit. Okay, I do not have enough steel to solve the problem. Yeah, that was the one. That was the one that everyone got really pissed off about. Then they turned it into a mobile game and then burned every bridge on it. The same thing that they did for Command and Conquer. Yeah, that's what I mean. EA did the same thing with Command and Conquer, remember? They turned it into a fucking mobile game and burned every single ounce of goodwill that any of us had for it. Ooh, okay. I need to slow the incoming fluids here. Yeah, EA is a bitch. Like, I don't care what they say, man. EA has never been. Man, they haven't been a good company in fucking years. Did not acquire the rights to do so. Yep. Yep. Sounds about right. All units to avoid copyright or of the overworld. Hmm. Okay, that's actually quite neat. Do I have? I do. Damn. That's quite impressive, actually. Okay, so I need that for the pipe. We need a liquid pump here. And I need to connect the water. Connect the water. Direct input. How much popular outside of Dungeon Keeper fans? That's fair. I mean, it's made by the fans for the fans, so I would assume that that's probably what you're looking at. I mean, it makes sense. And this also needs to be connected here. Why did you remember it actually, Infos? I'm interested. Was it just periodic remembrance due to Fallout? Developers even talk with the players on Steam boards and listen to the opinions. Yeah, yeah, I could easily see that. Like again, when the developers actually pay attention to the wider mass appeal of their games, especially with their communities, they normally do a hell of a lot better. Like for everything and for every item that you think about in a game, and how much work is actually thrown into it, it matters a lot. I don't think I would play it, but I can always check it out to see what's going on. I got no complaints with that. I do need to sever that. Actually, I'm going to disconnect that for a little bit because I need the crude oil to build back up. Also, really need to vent this thing. Realization. I need a vent. I need a vent badly. And I gotta vent this stuff up to there. Yeah, feel free to link that on Discord, and I will definitely see what's going on with the community. That's definitely an interesting take on everything that's going on. I will need to install that. And connect that to that. Temperature check. We have slightly recovered after dumping a stupid amount of heat into our base. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Invest. I will definitely check that. Check the rails here. I need to clean this up. Probably just direct connect that. Definitely need. I need to do some serious base cleaning on some of these other planets. They need work. Have any fluid in you? You do. Okay. Checking that. Also, what's up? That liquid lock is now stable again. Yeah, I really need to just get all of this in here and then superheat it. Oof. New One Punch Man came. Oh yeah, I did see that. I was informed by fucking Crunchyroll that apparently there's some sort of new One Punch Man thing going on. I'll wait and see. And I got a notification here on Twitch about it. I was like, hell? Like, what's going on? Why am I getting pinged by this? I have no idea. Crap. Yeah, I need steel. Shit. No! Why'd you piss yourself again? Come on, man. You just cleaned your suit. Ah. Thankfully, you guys have so much morale and stress relief, I don't really have to care that much about it, but god damn it. Again? I want to be able to recover your freaking piss water, not waste it to space. You guys, like, sure, we can literally generate fluids all day with all the petroleum that we have. But can you please stop randomly doing this? Yeah. Deliver suit. Let me turn this thing off. I think he doesn't want to put it back on. Come on, buddy. Get back in the base. Everything connected. And we just need that power cord connected. You out of materials. You're very close to out of materials. Let me clear that one up. So it seems the game wants to run like shit right now. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, I need to get more crude oil over here. 3 of these guys running is enough for 1 pipe. And it's almost a full pipe. Very close to it. Just not quite there. It's so close. It's literally 9.9, well, it's 9.99999 kilograms. It's literally 0.00001 grams. That's so annoying. So close, but so far. Okay, here's all that done. No, they never fixed it. It's literally 3 oil wells to fill a pipe, and then a 4th one, to, like one 1,000th of a 4th one to fully fill it. But it should be fine. We're making more than enough water. I don't really have to worry about anything else. The biggest issue I need to worry about is getting this natural gas out of here safely. Which also needs automation wire. Right there. And I want to make it out of gold. It's fine. There's a couple games that have it like that. Victorio actually has some weird ratios when you start dealing with beacons where it's like 0.37 of an item, and then you have to build another beacon to generate exactly 0.37 of an item. It's not like a primary issue, it's when you start dealing with the other stuff. It's a good thing, but yeah. And I need to insulate the ever-living hell out of this thing. Gonna be hot. Actually, let me not do that yet. Let me add more tiles and then do it. Or which game it is? Oh no. You know what? That's fair, Infaust. That's fair. I really should get this over this line and into the tank. Unless I want to tank this myself. I could do both. Not too big of a deal. It's gonna look a little weird though. So we're inputting water into it, so the water line is the most important. This needs to be cleaned up. I need to branch here and then jump over. So it's gonna have to be like that. Yeah. I'll have to do it like this, connect that up, branch this over, and then send it through the tank system. If it is above 1,400, you can vent. Eventually, I will need to vent all the other gases in here. I'll probably actually liquid lock from this side. Okay, should be safe now, so we can add our insulated tiles, locks this bad boy in, probably liquid lock on this side, and yeah, that should be fine. You know what? 1, 2, 0. Screw it. This will not run that much. Really? This system is currently off because we're still dealing with the other issue of getting more crude oil in. Turn this off because I don't want it pouring out anymore and we end up having an overflow. Like even more overflow than we did before. I need to get more plastic in here. Should all be accessible. Since we're remembering old games. Sure, what is it? Has so much excess power. Nice to see. Submarine Titans game. Try to describe it. Oh, yes! Oh, God. I think I still have a copy of that. But yes, I remember it. Yep. A lot of games actually did that back in the day. I hate saying it, but yeah, no, games are expensive. Not just from the consumer side of things, but from the developer side of things too. Oh, it was recently re-released? Oh god. That's actually kind of impressive. Okay. We've got the pipe set. I need to disconnect this and disconnect this. Remove this bridge. And then branch that there. Make U to U and U to U. Made a patch to fix some of the problems. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think I can start up the petroleum boiler again. Let me connect this to that. And once that starts flowing in, I will plug that back in. I probably actually need to come back in here and add a pressure sensor right there. And an animation wire. That way this thing no longer overheats into oblivion when I have to put more fluid into it. Starting Windows TK had a major issue with networking synchronization. I could see it. Yep. I mean, Empire Earth had network play, but nobody ever used it, so there's a couple of games I have that just are just like that from way back. Anything's made by Sierra. Like literally anything made by Sierra back in the day. Pretty sure Gene might be done by now. Probably done for a little bit. Okay, come on back, Gene. That's good. That's really good. Some of my ice pushed my liquid lock away. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to the steam recondensing. Ah. Ah, gotcha. The day I can get an Empire Earth remaster, the first one, is going to be a very, very happy day for me. All I'm going to say on that front. need my dupes to come in here and repair this. Oh no, we got a delectable. Ah, fuck. Probably just need to kill that. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Wait a minute. Why am I leaking heat? Huh. I think that's just heat from the gases themselves? Yeah, I think that's just the oxygen being hot. That's much better than I thought that was for a second. I was like, what do you mean it's hot? Oh, never mind. We should be fine. We do 2 to 3 missions? Oof. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens with older games. A lot of people don't like... trying to recover old games is an art form in itself. I feel bad for historical preservation guys who work on that stuff like 24/7. That's gotta be so painful. Okay, I need to send steel over. We're still targeting Rudabo. Of Rudabo. And Butan, I'm pretty sure I actually do need steel. I need to finish this. I need to start preparing for this. We'll send a bunch over there real quick. We are finally getting petroleum, which is awesome. Yeah, I think we're going to come back in here, and I'm going to get the automation built up. Just because I want to make it so we never have to come back in here ever again. It's got to be done in a way that it protects the entire environment. I think that's where we're going to be stuck with. Alright, we are getting pretty close to the end of this episode, and then I will start the next one soon. Obviously, I need to do a bio break, grab some fucking food in me. I am starving. Debatable. Technically speaking, it was more expensive because the software was less accessible, and the amount of like man hours required to make certain things was way longer because there was just less tools in general for average production of video games. Like nowadays, I can boot up Blender, I can boot up Unity, and then I can just go make a game. It's a pain in the ass. It's going to take you like 6 to 8 months, but you can do it. Yep. Old games really much is very close to what currently the manga scene is for smaller studios. Yeah, I know. Now you can just post it online and boom, done. Crazy that that's what we can do now. Awesome, but it is very crazy. I know you're hungry, guys. Fine. If it is above 250. Also, please repair that and scoot this to here. Thank you for the quick repair dupe. I need you to move that. And I need you to immediately install that. Yeah, it is very incredible what we can do now. Like what any developer can do. And the ability to share knowledge via YouTube and other sources is also very fucking helpful. Like it's literally incredible what we can do as a whole. I'm still debating about when I'm going to do the stream where I finish up my model. That way you guys will have me properly here on, like, in the actual episode soon. I might actually put it on YouTube, the entire process. At least the remaining bits of the process. Still debating. It probably should go up on YouTube, to be honest. Games to stores cost more than developing itself. It does. Oh, it absolutely does. Marketing in general and distributing games to like proper retailers due to licensing fees is way more expensive than actually building the game. Remember, marketing's what? 2/3 of your budget? And cheaper over years? Well, that's because the actual process of building games as a AAA developer, the publishers wanted to keep increasing the amount of money so that they could reduce their risk because of investors. That's just how it works. Actually, Sleeper with jerk resistance, flying rocketry operating. Nope. No gold. Nope. Ludite. Researching only. Green Thumb and Caregiver. Not terrible, Quinn, but not great. I think we'll just take the ethanol. I might actually, now that I think about it. Let me spawn it in over here. Because I can actually utilize that as a burnable fuel source. Or solar panel. Oh my god. That is also true. Well, actually, technically speaking, oil gets more expensive over time. Weirdly enough. Because extracting oil becomes harder, and it takes longer to do it because of how you have to go deeper and deeper. Because again, oil is technically not an infinitely renewable resource. So it's actually weird in that factor. Whereas processing technically in bulk becomes cheaper, but in like smaller scale, it's actually more expensive. Also, petroleum-based products go up in price as well. As we, over time, have ended up creating better plastics and other things. Their usefulness ends up going higher because their industrial uses go up. Thus, their demand goes up, and thus the price goes up. Leaking oil fissure yet? You know what? That's fair. That's a fair assessment there, Infaust. Very true. Probably need to add an even bigger buffer gate. I'm literally debating on how to set this up. You know what? I'm going to set this as an AND gate. I liked having the OR gate because then I can turn it on and off whenever I need to, but I think an AND gate's better because then if I don't want the system sending water, our overflow water through our like interstellar, oh, it's technically interplanetary system, then I can just make it an AND gate. So as long as this thing is turned off, it won't actually utilize it. But when I want it on, then I just press the button and problem solved. Originally I was like, probably want to have a manual override. Now it's like, probably want to have an actual manual lock. That would be a better idea. Just as a safety precaution, because I am sending nuclear waste through, and I'd rather not have water get mixed in with nuclear waste, because that would be bad. Pretty sure my stuff would just burst into flames. Okay, which is off. No water was sent through. Double checking. Yeah, we're safe. Okay, cool. Yeah, temperatures are still pretty bad. Mostly because of leaky, god dang nuclear waste. We're so close. The more I get sent, the better off we are. Have you finished all of your fluids? Yes, yeah. Okay. So now I can reclaim this material. This pipe is no longer needed. Which also means I can finally separate this. This can connect there. This goes here and here. Clean those up. Separate that. Cooling loop. This polluted water's gotta go. This mesh tile is no longer needed. And that also move. Now need to install that. And the ladder segment actually needs to be removed as well. In the way. Attach one up here, though. We'll get all this nice and cleaned up. Okay, there we go. Installed. That needs to go there. Temperatures are stabilized. Entire system is fully functional and completely automated. I think we're safe in here as well. Hard to tell. I'm almost tempted to just do this. Because we have enough power, I don't think this thing will ever shut off anymore. Normally I do the old junction point so I don't have to worry about it, but in this case I'm like, you know what? I think we're good. Nope. Oh no, it overheated again. Shit. Wait, why was that not canceling the, I just noticed, why was that not canceling the sweep order? That was weird. That's why the thing took so much damage. Being super janky. Like, why is that not canceling? What's going on? It got put in the container. Hello? Game? I think you forgot something. Game? Ah, damn it. Oh, it's so many canisters. Ooh. Stella, I think, is finished. Yep. Stella can begin their trek back as well. Okay, I can change the targets now. I'm pretty sure they're good. That's all steel. That's so many shells. I love my system, but it's like, god damn the lag. So many projectiles. $97.8. We're very close to it finally turning back into water. Slowly but surely, we will get the system done. Okay, the puffs haven't actually popped off yet. I need a little bit more chlorine. And I also want it really, really warm in here. I do actually need to build a heating loop, technically speaking. I need to get this up to 35 degrees. Technically, once I get rid of this thing, we have enough hydrogen, or sorry, yeah, hydrogen and chlorine, I can probably just run a heater and warm the place up a bit. I need more chlorine before we do that. Yeah, the pressure is so little. There's so little freaking sour gas left. Need to get rid of the rest. I need this all to warm the heck up. I really just need my dupes to run on the wheel over here more until everything's ready. Yeah, that's expected. We need more power. But it's already 2. I think that's the point. Uh-oh. A 6 point. Oh no! It wasn't warm enough. Shoot. It's so weird. That is not showing up properly. Oh, not you. Not you. 5 for you. Okay. So that's all nice and sorted. I need to actually expand this room down here as well, so the steam can settle on top and the CO2 can be brought all the way down to the bottom. I can probably just shove slicksters in there, like per usual. Just so we can get rid of the CO2 problem. What, three petroleum generators needs 2.3 ranches, I think it was? 2.4. I cannot remember the ratio. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I don't remember it. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've used slicksters properly. I've done the whole industrial brick with a steam CO2 room. Goodness, I think it's been... What, 2019 was when I think I did that setup? So long. Forever. Okay, nuclear waste. Move this stuff here, please. Got a bunch of steel incoming. I'm gonna stop firing it. I'll be the last little bits. And that should be okay. We are getting hot, hot, hot steel. Very, very hot. Very concerning too, but it should be fine. And then we'll have to connect that one up as well. Pretty sure it's just CO2 with a little bit of polluted oxygen, right? Yeah. Okay. This is all on the docket right now. Let me lower the priority. And this chamber here will pretty much be for power generation and power storage. I could probably rejig all of this over here instead. And then I can send all the power lines probably through here and up. That way we can rejig the base's power generation and we can start recapturing temperature effectively without having this in it through this poor thermal aqua tuner. Or I can just utilize the power generation from this and slowly distribute it out throughout the base. Either way, both of them are pretty effective. Good news is we do have plenty of petroleum here. I just need to get the whole system flowing properly. But yes, that's the full tank system. Temperature is 113. That's all looking very good now. It is barely able to keep up. Barely. This requires constant duplicate interaction. I will need to... Actually, no. Okay. I need to go to there, and then branch it there. There we go. So that's got to get built. That'll branch in there and merge there. And that should keep the entire system running. These need to be removed. And I need my steel junction node there. Actually, you know what? Gold will be fine. Yeah, gold will be fine. I don't care if these things get hot. So this is perfectly fine. And I'll get that built. This is already completed. Okay. I think we've got everything sorted. At least for now. This is all needs to be built for the next episode. I still got to deal with all the nuclear waste. This is my problem. I gotta get this base cooled down again. That needs to reach at least 500, and I can send petroleum anywhere in the entire game. Out of juice. I know. I think my junctioning of this is a problem now. And how are you out of power? Hold up. You are plugged in. I need to check this before we end the episode. Primary spine has battery power. Primary spine is connected. Everywhere. Oops. Finish your job. Like, finish it. We need the coolant. I thought they were already done. That was the issue. And this will be the last thing we do for the episode then. Oops. Hurry. Finish. Words is right there. Words, where are you going? Words? Words, get my cooling back online. That's why I made this a maximum priority. Come on. Where are you going? Don't tell me you're coming in here for the steel. I think he's coming in for the steel. Damn it, dupe. That one's done. And Hordes is coming to do this one. There he comes. Okay. Now we're good. And we can start on the next episode shortly. Obviously, for the YouTube guys, you guys aren't even going to notice. They'll just be like, oh, well, there's another episode tomorrow. Problem solved. Hordes. Ah. Oh, Neo came down and finished it. Thanks, bud. There we go. Okay, cooling has returned. Good. Okay. Helium boiler's working. Phosphorus boiler is working. Tanks are completely filled. Well, they're filling, I should say. Base power consumption. Pretty much fully stated for now. Base reconstruction is definitely on the list, but that's future me problems. This pipe takes priority. This one's really filled. This needs to be 9. Okay. Our oil production is swing. We have properly tamed a shine bug, so that knocks that one off the list for the achievement. Everything else is working out okay. The only thing I gotta worry about is the goddamn nuclear waste anymore. I need to actually build a pump for this thing. Problem is where to put it. Oops. Cancel that. Should be made of steel. I know it's making up mostly lead, but screw it, we need it. We'll queue that up. I think that is that for now. Water is filling up, which is a good thing we put the system in because I turned off the filter for the other one. Still sending more nuclear waste. Pretty sure my water should be getting sent off. That'll be going that way, and then this should open up for space. So that's all good to go. We'll keep filling that in. The water is slowly condensing over here. That's really good to see. Helen. Before we jump off, let me break that. Did I already get it? Yes. Good job, Pip. Very good job. I think everything else is safe. Tripola's still got more work to do. Obviously, we gotta get all these canisters opened. Ugh. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. We almost have one of the nuclear chargers done. 3,460 rads at 20.9. This is at 185 rad volts per cycle. Yeah, I'll check that up as a win. Obviously a messy win. That's so much nuclear waste everywhere. But it's still an okay win. 2685. Ugh. Oh, that is very much a great success. But yes, for the YouTube guys, you won't even notice this that much because obviously we're going to jump straight into the next episode, which will be released the next day. But for everyone here on Twitch, I'm going to go do a bio break and then we'll get back to the episode. For everyone on YouTube, hopefully I will catch you guys on the next episode.